Okay, today I'll be talking about creating items using PowerPoint. Okay, so I'll just start from the very beginning. Sorry, by opening a PowerPoint from taskbar. So I click on the taskbar, and normally this is what you see in a PowerPoint menu. And to create items, simply use blank presentations. And when you are on this screen, I won't go and do this. Okay, I'll just right click here, choose layout and blank, and I'll get a blank screen here. Right, next, if I want to insert shapes that I want to do, so I'll simply click inserts and choose the shape I want to insert. And we start from rectangles. Normally we use rectangles to insert text and so on. And once I have one rectangle, probably I'll just edit text, say this is the starting point. Alright, and I can simply choose the text that I want it to appear, and if I want to change the font size, just simply click this. Okay, now if I want this box to show a progression to another box or another shape, normally what you do is you draw an arrow, right? So here I'll just choose arrow. This is an additional menu that will appear once you have one shape on the PowerPoint. So right now I want to insert an arrow. And as you can see, when my mouse hover on the shape, these 4 extra points will appear, and it's recommendable to use this point as starting point. And simply drag the arrow, and you can format your arrow like that, or change the weight to a heavier one. Okay, so you can see there's a green dot at the beginning of the arrow. I will show you why connecting an arrow to this point is beneficial, right? Next, I want to include another shape. Probably the next one will be a round one, and we're going to edit the text again. Step 1, for example. And if I want to use the exact same font as I used at the beginning, one easy way is to select this start, go to home and choose format pen. Right, so click on format pen. This time don't click on anything, and you will see the pen icon appear next to the mouse. And when you hover to this shape that you want it to have the same format with, left click once and see same format. Right, so I want it to align with start. Slowly drag your mouse, okay, and you can see a red dashed line in the middle. That will be the same particle position with the start. As you can see, the line also intersect at start. So I release my mouse. Right, and next I want to connect this arrow to this shape. Right, so you can see extra points appear. Now I release this arrow as I already reached one of the point. Alright, so what's the beneficial of connecting it to the shape? Right, let me show you. Let's say I don't want the step 1 to be here. I want it to be slightly at the bottom. And you can see the arrow will continue to connect to the shape, right? And if I want it to just appear a bit further, but I don't want it to change the positions, vertically, what I did was press shift, press and hold, and then you drag this item. Right, I'm still holding my shift keyboard. Okay, you can do this for horizontal, or you can do this for vertical. Right, it's very hard to go to another place. Right, it's just either up, down, or left, right. Right, this is shift, so you can move your things in a more systematical way. Okay, next you might want to copy, right? So normally we will press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, okay, or you right click and you copy. That will be quite slow. To make this fast, press Ctrl on your keyboard, and you can notice a change in icon of the mouse, and drag this shape, right? So you get the exact same shape easily just by pressing a Ctrl key on your keyboard. Right, Control, drag, Control, drag. Right, very easy. So I want to show you right now that you can actually create simple scientific symbols using PowerPoint. Right. Now I want to draw a capacitor using PowerPoint. Okay, what I did is I just need to draw a straight line. Right. And let it have some weight on it. Okay. And duplicate this, and I can duplicate another one, but this time around I'm going to rotate it left or right. Okay, this is going to be the horizontal line connected to one of the plates. This is, I'm pressing shift control. Alright, and if I want to insert the electric fields, I'll simply insert an arrow. But this time I don't want to connect to the top part of this line. I'll just connect it like that. Okay. And I'm going to insert another line, continuing it. And okay. So this is one of the electric field, and if you want to select both of these items, just highlight, covering the items, and you duplicate the lines, right? And there you go. You get a capacitor with many fields, and if you are not happy with the positions of your plates, you can adjust. Okay. Right, so if you don't like the color, just change to black. Don't choose the one in the box because it will become thin later on. Right, there you go. And if you don't like the lines of these to be black, you can change it to red if you want. And if you want to insert a dielectric in this system, just select a squarish box, put it as yellow, and send it to back. Right, this is how you can create a simple dielectrics.